Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to 12 Minute Monday. It's your boy Sam at Small Couch Reviews.
It's your boy Jovi.
And just off jump, I'm clearly not in my normal location. I'm visiting a friend, and the Wi Fi is not the greatest, and I'm using my laptop camera. So apologies if there's any lag on my end. But this is 12 minutes. We're going to try to speed through this so there won't be technological issues for long. Before we get started, Jovi, congrats on the race. I do want to say that to the people. You did it. You did it, man. This
I
Department
did do
race.
it.
You went
Yes.
to a whole
I,
nother city. Got
I
it.
have no proof but pictures and videos and hurt knees. Everything is not uploaded yet, but hopefully the system will catch up.
So, first things first, Jovi, this meme about 100 men versus a gorilla. Have you seen it? It apparently it's old and it came back and everyone is talking about it.
Bruh,
I haven't
there's
actually even asked you your thoughts, but what do you think? Who would win?
there's no average set of 100 men is taking down a beast of a predator. Like, yo, gorillas go they're everything is like over exaggerated. They are 4 times stronger. Like, it just a regular old gorilla, one that's been in captivity, could destroy you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why people when you see 100, you think that's a lot. That's just 10 rows of 10 people.
All right. Oh, so hey, sorry, people. I actually had to switch. It was actually bad enough that I just could not continue. So anyway, I'm sorry. We were talking about this gorilla thing, and yeah, Jovi. I mean, long story short, I definitely agree with you. I want to show you this this video I saw on the gram, bro. This trade is hilarious. It's like
Yes,
live
I've
footage
seen
of
it.
100. And what gets me with this whole conversation, like, do they actually think like it's going to make it to like man 70? After the first 20 die, people gonna leave, bruh. Like, come on now, let's be real.
You're gonna be like, so like, oh my god, what is going on? What happened? How did that gorilla just tear through somebody?
Right? That first one is gonna be legendary.
No, it's like, I I'd be like, no, no, him, not me. Like,
Right. You'd be like, nah,
there's
bruh,
no
not me, please,
there's
not me.
no
There's
reason
just no
why,
way.
and especially if it's like aggravated. It's not like if you have tools, then yeah, but if it's just hand to hand combat, you're not taking down a gorilla. They
Mhm.
take them from like the wild. They have to tranquilize them, and then their
Yes.
skin is like armor. Like, did
That's
not
yes.
mention that either.
That's the other thing. I think the thing that people keep forgetting is this is your bare hands. You don't have guns or nothing or knives. It's your bare. You're gonna die. Like, let's just that we can end it there. We agree you're gonna die. Sinners had a historic
Yes,
second weekend at the box office, bro.
yes.
We've seen actors like Tom Cruise and Kevin Bacon come out and just praise it, and it's getting universal praise.
Yeah,
It dropped. Now, here's the thing it dropped 4.8% from its opening weekend. That
yeah.
means it put up opening weekend numbers in its second weekend. That's
Second week.
incredible.
Yep, yep.
Incredible. And
Like,
Jovi and I, we've talked off camera. I think we both, even though our gripes with the ending still stand, I think we both have forgiven the petty things that we talked about and
oh no, for
gotten
sure.
even better after thinking about it. Yeah.
No, for sure. I really have to sit down, and we had to admit that this film ultimately was it was damn near this is what we ask for every single time when we
Something original.
request
Yep.
something original, and we didn't even give it that. I feel like, not saying that we were so harsh that we were like, this is a 4 or 3,
All right. Right.
3.2. It was like, no, yo, this was an original script that and filmed within a 2.5 year period.
Yeah, you keep bringing that up. Like it's very difficult to get a film like done that fast, bro. Pre-production, production, post-production in two and a half years,
Post
24
production,
months.
interviews,
I'm sorry, 30
everything.
months.
Yeah,
Yeah, and all the marketing. That's just
everything.
wild, man. So kudos to
Yeah.
them. I'm happy to see it. We'll see what happens next week at the box office. But losing less than 5%, that's pretty much unheard of. Like even Marvel movies ain't doing that in its heyday. So good stuff. All right, man. Moving on. All right, yo. So here's another story. You and I, we watch sports, but we don't. Me and you don't really talk sports. Like just so people have a clear view. Jovi and I talk a lot,
Right.
unless you count WWE as a sport. But like we don't really talk about, baseball, basketball, football. Like we have other groups we talk about. But this
Yeah.
story about Shadeur Sanders,
Yeah.
it's been so transcendent. And I know I've talked about it in my private group chats, you talked about it in your private group chats, and you hit me up was like, yo, we need to talk about this. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know what I want to say. I
I
want to hear what your thoughts are on the whole thing, bro.
I'm very, 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 and I've been vocal about it, and it's just like I keep saying, do I shut my mouth because more people that get to know us and want to get in our content. I don't like to get political or always make things bigger than what they are, but it was literally the young man was used as an example to like we're going to show you everybody's like, well, he needs to get put down a few pegs and blah blah blah, and it's like this is literally buck breaking in 2025 and they did not hold back. You don't go that late in the draft and have this much like his numbers do not equal that late in the draft.
I agree, and I'm gonna keep it very simple, bro.
Yeah,
I believe there was some. I don't know if it's people got on the phone and said, "Hey, we're not drafting him before the fifth round," but I think around the league there was an understanding, like, bro, this kid needs to learn his lesson. Um, you know, is he
yeah,
that great? Is he
yeah.
now? Now. I am someone I know he's not. He shouldn't have been number one or number two or anything like that. But for him to be not
No,
even a
I
second
agree.
or third rounder, he went in the fifth round, and the team looked like they didn't even want him. And you're right. I get there are people who say, hey, if his talent was good enough, he would have been like his talent dictates where he's drafted now. That's the only argument I'm going against because I can believe when people say, "Oh, if he was good enough, he would have been taken in the first round or second round." Yeah, his talent wasn't superstar, but the fact that he was drafted in the fifth, that just tells me, like you said, there was some personal animus there,
Yeah,
and
it was.
that's
And
all I want to say. That's all I'm going to say. People were like,
here's the thing.
"Yo,
Yeah, across
you're
the
not bigger than the
NFL,
league." Hmm.
yeah, we know that the owners get together and they are all in agreement to certain things when it comes to these type of polarizing, like, you know, that's how they got freaking Dan Snyder out of there. And then your dad, your dad is legit one of the biggest shit talking best professional athletes to ever do it. So it's just like, oh, we're gonna make an example because yeah. But that's
All
it.
right, man.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we both wanted to kind of rant about that, but yeah, I'm
Right.
glad we did. Jovi, you brought this to my attention. Slate, talk to
Oh,
me.
Slate. So Slate Auto, um, it is a new car company backed by good old bald head Jeffrey Bezos, and
CEO, entrepreneur, born
I
in
don't think he's owner.
1964.
It is a $20,000 truck. $20,000 truck, and it's
When you say
slated
truck,
for
pickup truck or SUV?
pickup truck or SUV or slant back truck or open back pickup truck with like so you can have like a work truck. It's a clean slate. So you can create what you need it to be with accessories.
Mm.
So the whole back can be replaced with either just has a standard, which is crazy. Again, $20,000, an actual pickup truck length, not no little K truck. It's an actual pickup truck, but it's not ginormous like a F 150 or F 250 or something like that. Like as you grow, say your business grows and you're just doing pickup stuff, and then it's like, oh no, we need something that can transport people. You could buy a fleet of these and do what you need with them. I think it's really cool. I sold one of my trucks and I've been looking for a pickup truck, but we got to wait a year and a half. So you know how it
Okay,
goes.
gotcha. That was so release in a year and a half. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. Our last topic, yo, something near and dear to our hearts as local DMV residents. The Washington football team. I'm sorry, the Commanders now. I don't know why I keep calling them that. I was so used to calling them that instead of their old name. But anyway, their new stadium, or their new old stadium, bro. We reached a deal. It was
Oh,
settled earlier this week. I think
yeah,
it's just under $4 billion to renovate RFK Stadium
yeah.
in DC. Um,
So
I have a buddy who texted me immediately because he has an Airbnb there. He's like, "Yo, I'm so happy my property values about to skyrocket." So yeah,
you hit the nail on the head as always. This is going to change the dynamics of the end of Capitol Hill. So if you guys don't know, RFK sits right on East Capitol Street when you can see you can see the monument, you can see the Capitol from that location. That's why they put that there. So that used to
yep,
be the skyline of DC was RFK, Capitol, and the monument.
yep.
There's no reason that they left and went to Landover, which of course we love because we literally grew up five, maybe 10 minutes away from FedEx Field. But it was
Northwest
just
Stadium, as it's now called.
yes, Northwest now. Um, it's
I'm
a big
excited
deal.
though. I
It's a
agree.
big
And
deal.
here's, go
It's a
ahead, go
big
ahead.
deal for the taxpayers that are going to pay for it because the part of the contract was they have to build a stadium, they have to build housing, they have to build shops. If you're not from here, you don't realize there's nothing right there.
Nothing,
It's
nothing at all. But here's the thing that's best to me. Even though we live in Maryland side of DMV, bro,
yeah,
getting to games is not fun on the metro because no matter what stop you get at on the blue line, you have to walk like about a mile.
yeah,
The
it's a
metro goes
mile.
straight to RFK, like you are right
Yeah.
underneath it. So that's going to make it a lot easier too.
So another big change, and we should have known that this was going to get pushed through because Wes Moore he stopped the blue line extension, and now they're putting all the money that was going to go into that is going to go into station, like making all the stations better and adding blockers at certain stations. Because you come from a Nats game, it is terrifying when those trains are flying through and you are literally on the edge. Yeah, if you're going to put the, literally top 10 most lucrative sports teams and you're going to put them back in the city, you have to make it safe for your fans. And I think they
Yeah,
thought about that because they're not doing a lot of parking. It's going to be a metro accessible station, just like Audi Field and Nats Park is.
right.
That's a
And just so people know, the metro, that's our train system. That's the trains. So when he says blue line, that's like a line on our train system. Because, just in case you're not from the DMV. But yeah, all right, yeah,
yeah.
man. So big news there. I know that's not really pop culture, but it's exciting for us. So we wanted to talk about it.
It's
But
a big
anyway,
deal because
yeah.
we could get the Super Bowl here. Like not if, like we could. Now we will have the Super Bowl one year.
Oh yeah, because we
We are
built a new stadium, so it's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, not that we still can't afford to go, but yeah. But all right, man, that's our time. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Let us know what you thought about any of our topics right down there in the comments. And thank you for putting up with me with my tech issues this week. Thanks so much, guys. Until next time, we out.
deuces.